Hello. This is truly an unfortunate turn to event. I'm sorry we have to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright? What? Miss? What? Hello guys, this is Miash and today we are going to play a game called Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Lol. Okay, so mungkin korang macam terfikir lah apa hal aku tak main Dual Destiny. Dual Destiny pun aku tak main juga, but tiba-tiba aku nak main game yang baru yang berkenaan dengan Ace Attorney. Ya Allah, kenapa aku punya sebutan ni? Sorry sangat Aku tengah penat ni. Okay, so aku bawa perasaan yang Dual Destinies dengan Apollo Justice yang sekarang ni aku nak main ni. Dia berkait rapat. Dan game ni aku kena main Apollo Justice dulu, baru aku main Dual Destinies. Sebab dalam Dual Destinies tu aku ada main dalam off camera. Maksudnya aku tak rakam. Sebab aku macam nak acah-acah pandai lah kan bila aku rakam nanti. But bila aku tengok macam banyak benda aku tak tahu, macam ada watak ni dia berkenaan dengan watak kegemaran aku, iaitu Phoenix Wright, kau tahu kan. So aku fikir apa kata aku main je Apollo Justice ni dulu, and then aku akan patah balik kepada Dual Destiny. So kalau korang okay dengan tu, let's just go into it and don't talk too much. About Trump. Okay. Okay, dah agak dah. Oh my god. Judi ni. Showdown time. Sorry, aku salah sebut. Sumi, you lose. Okay, aku cakap kau kuat lah. Sebab macam pelik sikit. Macam aku cakap bisik, baca bisik ni macam susah tu. Okay. Okay, pembunuhan. Oh wow. Is the killer a painter? I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please, the cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hand. Should it come to that? Fade out. Dah. Oh yeah, the same court. April 20, 1937, District Court, Defender Lobby number 3. Panic. Palms sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous. Good morning. Oh, okay. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Worn up tight. Oh, worn up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it to be expected. Your first trial. And it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my... Macam nak sebut nama perkataan ni? God of Steel voice workout. Wow. Aku tak tahu macam suara Apollo tau. Sebab dia macam cakap pasal voice dia ni macam lain ke apa entah. Aku pun tak tahu. Tak tahu macam nak describe. Yang tahu voice dia macam lain. Yang watak Apollo Justice ni. So I was like, And dia ada banyak peminat tau. which is sebab aku fikir Miles Edgeworth yang paling banyak peminat. Okay, aku banyak cakap lah. Aku teruskan. That explain it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. I overdid it again. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I will not want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift often, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happened, I dined with him the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you are fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I will be preparing our case. You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Wow, am I a public defender? My name is Apollo Justice. If it is not clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. Oh my god, it's so cringe. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way. Oh, okay. Hey, topi tu macam aku kenal je. Whoa. Good morning. Hey, say something, client. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial, nervous. Meeting him, cardiac arrest. Pasal apa? Meet with the prosecutor, fainted. I think I'm supposed to say something. Help? So you are fine. I'm fine. Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you have an odd name. Well, we are off to a great start. Are you sure you are okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he is your friend, so why? You see? Huh? You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, I what? It's time. Shall we? Yes, sir. Wow. Sir, dekat your client. Your own okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. Yup. Aku sebenarnya tengah nak tarik nafas, tak boleh tau. The only way nak tarik nafas dalam ialah dengan menguap, tapi tak sampai. Tak apalah. Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice. April 20, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Who is that? The court is now in session. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. Kenapa nama dia macam tu? No, aku tak gelak kat Apollo tau. Aku gelak kat the prosecutor just now. I'm sure that is Mr. Payne. I bet 1 cent. The defense is fine. I mean, ready, Your Honor. Mind going blind. Don't panic. Too late. Your name was Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is your first trial? Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strange. Mr. Gavin? Oh, okay, betul. Aku banyak cakap shit. Lepas kita nama lain. Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always sit to his client's wishes, and my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice, but to entrust his case to this greenhorn. Ouch! I do not express it when I say that you are the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine. But does he have court of steel? Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the the defendant may enter the courtroom. Hello. This is truly an unfortunate turn to event. I'm sorry we have to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright? What? Miss?
A few inches later.
Good job. Okay. Sekejap. Aduh. Sekejap. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah. Mr. Right. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? This day, I merely finished right. Piano play. What? Piano player? Mr. Wright, how could this happen? I won't speak of it further than if the focus. If the prosecution would be so kind as is to explain the charge, Mr. Payne. To think I saw you enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I will see you live in chains. Ah, Winston Payne, subtle as ever, I see. The crime occurred at the ya Allah, jangan sebut nama club ni. Okay, Bold Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, smash, killed him cold. A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was? The pianist for the club, it seems. Phoenix Wright, a pianist? Wow. Okay, jangan mental shutdown sekarang. Rakaman di tengah jalan. This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. Sedih. The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Payne. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filled in the court record. Make a practice to checking it frequently. The court record. Right, I have heard of that. Use the court record button in the upper right to look at the evidence so far. Let me see. Autopsy report. Of course, you must see the autopsy report. Up top. Ya Allah, autopsy report first. Kenapa aku tak boleh sebut? The time of death was around 2 a.m. Okay. Waktu orang semua dah tidur. Aku boleh tengok lagi. Death caused by single blow to the forehead. Okay. Shady Smith, age tak tahu, male, estimated time of death, April 17, between 1 to 5. Okay. Cause of this, cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from ya Allah. Term biology, okay bye. Crime photo, wow, aku nak tengok. Oh my god. Kalau patutnya kalau kau guna botol tu, kau hit kepala orang, botol tu akan pecah. I don't know. Okay, type of weapon and my badge. Okay. Okay, dah tengok. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, the record button. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. Aku dah tekan dah. So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this? Shady Smith fellow? We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor. A traveler? According to his passport, he has been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear. And he has some sort of connection with the defendant? That too is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe the first met at Bowl Club on the night of the crime. If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victims liked the defendant's piano playing? That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I will let this photo explain what I mean. Oh, mankind. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime. Wait a second! Is it a poker gambling? That's a crime in... Wow! Indeed, it appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal. Is it true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim? Yet it was only that, a game, in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor. A competition? Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs, red, wrath, Ya Allah, in blue flame, know its final outcome. Come again? The cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify those present and impress women. I mean. That will be our first order of business here then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards. So, kalau betul, oh, Papa. Ooh, cantik. Okay. So, this is my conclusion. Phoenix Wright, dia macam main poker dengan the victim. And then, bagi aku lah, kalau betul lah he doing something illegal. So, kalau dia tak guilty sebab murder, dia still patut kena masuk jail sebab dia main gambling tu. I don't know why. Phoenix, why? You are my favorite character after AG Boy. Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime. My pleasure. Wait, sebab ini Phoenix Wright kan? Aku macam okay, macam mana aku baca Phoenix Wright hari tu? I will try. This is it. My first trial. Here goes nothing. The competition. Okay. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition is there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game, and our customers are happy. That's all? pianist who can play piano? Wow, what a shame. Well, uh, aku sebab dah tengok kat dalam YouTube apa jadi kat Phoenix Wright tau. Aku macam, macam mana? Tak apalah, aku macam pura-pura tak tahulah apa jadi kat Phoenix Wright. Kita sama-sama lah cari maksud apa jadi. Better than a defense attorney who can't defend. Ouch, that's hurt. I can't defend. Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? Please don't act dumb, Apollo. It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You have watched me perform cross-examination many times, though you have never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? What to do? Shall I ask Mr. Graving for refresher course in cross-examination? No thanks, sebab aku dah tahu macam mana. Yup. No need for help, sir. I think I have got this one covered. I think you did better do more than think. You know it. Or you do not. I'm fine. The Court of Steel are ready for battle. Well, I mean cross-examination. My weapon, press and present. Find any inconsistencies and lies in the testimony and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Inconsistency, lies, Phoenix Wright? Don't say that name kalau dia jadi witness. No, kalau dia jadi witness, I'm okay. Jangan dia jadi defendant. I feel touched. Oh my god. Before the mind's edgy boy. Okay now, okay fine. Okay. Asif, Phoenix Wright will never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Itu judge. Judge tiba-tiba suara lain. The competition. I am a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all. Okay, nothing to worry. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. Tak ada apa kan aku nak present. The room where we play and the competition in there are a club main attraction. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. Okay, present. Aku nak dengar macam suara dia. They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the real case. I am a professional after all. Wow! Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Yes. Your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. Ouch! Okay, you take that. What? I have played poker for 7 years in that little room. And I've never lost. Once. Wait. For 7 years. Okay, this is my conclusion tau. Based on spoiler and everything yang aku dah tengok. Dan juga apa yang berlaku kat sini. Well, aku tak tengok semua spoiler lah. Aku just tahu Phoenix Wright, dia satu hari ni dia hilang dia punya badge. Maksudnya dia dah tak jadi peguam bela. Maksudnya dia hilang jawatan dia lah. Dia dah tak jadi peguam bela. Dia hilang kerja. And then dia cari kerja. So selama 7 tahun tu dia kerja dekat kedai ni. That's my conclusion lah. What? You see why the customers come now? Defeat the underrated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw. Wait, you have never lost once? Not even one time? As I said, I'm a professional. He played poker for 7 years and not lose one. Hey, that's it. Is that even possible? It can't be possible kalau dia jadi defense attorney and dia tak pernah pun menang. I mean, dia tak pernah pun dapat not guilty verdict tu. Then why not? The room where we play and the competition in there are the club main attraction. Okay, nothing to question that. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. Kejap. I'm sure I need to present this thing. Ada something. The sub-basement at the bowl club. Touch the check button for details. Grape juice. Sekejap, aku tanya dulu. 2 decks of cards. A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can sleep in card. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the card on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one proving a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we use 2 types of card at the club. One deck of card was red and the other was blue. As I recall, in poker you make 5 card hands. I can see how it will be easy to cheat. Yes, a game of hands. That's all it is, a game, and our customer are happy. Well, someone is not happy sebab dia dah kena murder. Aku memang rasa macam nak tertanya tau. Aku macam ada benda nak tanya tapi aku tak tahu. Just press it. So, you claim you were not gambling? That's right. It was simply a game. You didn't bet any money? Not even a little? The only thing at stake in our game was pride itself. Oh, well put, Mr. Wright. I have got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. The stakes, your fate. Can we get back to the trial now? I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Isn't it a little earlier to be jumping to conclusion? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press. Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again. Okay, I'm a pianist by trade. Yen can hardly play at all. Press up. You can hardly play? Oh, I play sometimes when customers demand it. So I play them one song. That's usually all they want. Was this supposed to be a boast just now? The title of pianist is a mess. A respectable face I wear for the word at all. Then why are you really at the bowl club? My real job is to take on interested customer over at the poker table. They pay you just to play poker? That will seem to be the case. I am a professional after all. Bah! Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard to an honest, hardworking member. Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston. Oh, okay. Ini aku rasa aku dah baca. Loh, betul lah. The room we play and the competition in there are the club's main attraction. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It has quite a history, actually. The Bowl Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back then in the day. But black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room. A smoky room, gambling hoods. You know. Just looking at this picture make me feel bad. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from... Oh, okay, Nifin is right. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window. I can practically picture it now. That window just... ada window Oh, tu window. Ni. Lah, aku fikir window kat situ. Tak apalah. Alamak, aku terlepas baca. Fine. The room had a few other tricks to it. Though it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. Okay. This is competition you are talking about? I believe the court understand the nature of the game sufficiently. That's right. It was a simple game after all. Are you sure? Huh? People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Yet you claim no connection to the crime? No, that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. I completely let that one slip by. Don't despair yet, Justice. Sir? Right. There's something I'd like made clear. Namely, your connection to the case at hand. And I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not? Very well, then defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony. Not one. You press many things. I plead silent regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. I can imagine Mr. Wright lying in the testimony. Okay. Kita tahu. Ya. Aku dah press ni. Okay, I'm Penny's real job. Okay, the room are simple. It's a game. Please silent regarding the murder. I will say I never touched the weapon. Silence. The defendant has the right to refuse to testify. I have not forgotten everything about the law. But why? That clearly puts you at a disadvantage. And it's your job to turn that around in our favor. Yes? Great. Like I didn't have enough to do already. Justice, didn't you detect anything odd about that testimony? Huh? Wait, something he said did ring a little strangely. Just one thing. Now what was it? When you figure it out, I did suggest presenting evidence. Evidence that contradicts the testimony. A contradiction in Mr. Wright's testimony? But why? I did better check to the courtroom record. Okay. Aku check. Yeah. I can't imagine, bro. Oh! The defendant, Mr. Wright's print is on the weapon. I saw it. Okay. I know. Yeah. Okay. Kita batal balik dekat testimoni tadi yang pasal yang yes, this one. Never touch the murder weapon, but why your fingerprints on the weapon? So wind it up and objection. So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Right. So I said, something the matter, Mr. Justice? He. My God. Rambo dia. Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb. What's this, Mr. Payne? I examined the bottle in the question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints. Oh no, Mr. Wright, why? Objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. We're serious cringe doh dengan we're serious doh. Kita punya defense attorney yang ni like seriously dia suka untuk shouting. So from what I see, kita punya peguam elok dia suka menjerit. So aku macam hype. Aku macam terhype sekali. Okay fine. Tengok. Kau tahu tak cringe? Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears. And our case. But what about my court of steel? And anyway, what's so strange about the fingerprint on the bottle in a restaurant? Well, that's true. The prints alone don't prove he did it. Oh, they will not prove a thing if there were normal fingerprints. Huh? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down. Upside down? What does that mean? It means he was holding the bottle inverted. And there can be only one reason for that. Oh my. No. Yes? To brain someone with the bottle. Oh! Kenapa macam tu? Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worst. Oh? I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You will see. Defendant! Can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now. Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case. I'm sure he is uncooperative because he is hiding something. There must be some reason. Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported? Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still, that. Really? Wow! Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at a diagram of the murder scene, shall we? Okay. The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in the hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant. I see. And this is the phone that made the call? Wright's cell phone added to the court record. Okay, submitted as evidence during the trial. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime if he so chosen. Yet he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he is being uncooperative? Ugh. Nice save, Mr. Gavin. And you better not waste this. I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being. Toy? I assure you, no one is more serious about... What was it that you say? The defendant was in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. You are as good as they say you are. So someone else was in the room the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime. Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? Juling mataku eh. Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. Who is that? The witness will state her name and profession. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? Where's the witness? Judge, Yang Arif duduk atas tau. Yang Arif boleh nampak orang kat bawah. How come Yang Arif tak nampak saksi? Kecuali kalau saksi tu kecil. I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic looking horns. Ow! Whoa! Watch your mouth, defense. So, I used a little hair, girl. Relax, people. Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off. Are you sure? I swear it on my gravel. Please, come out. Is it violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? Well, if are sure it is okay. Yeah, stand up straight. Okay, hi. Oh my god, you're so cute. Ahem. Now, the prosecution. Whoa. Hey. Well, wait a minute. Will the prosecution care to explain the witnesses? Para what? Paraphernalia. Aku tak tahu macam nak sebut. Yes. She's a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade. And that will be? My name is Olga Orly. I am employed as waitress in Bowl Club restaurants. Then, why the camera? Of course, it is my pride to serve Borscht Daddy's naming restaurant. But I also perform, how is it said? Other service. I take it one of these other services taking the customer's picture? Dada. Like, for example, this one. Wow. That's the defendant? Indeed. On the night of the murder. Manny Whitehead is the one has gone kaput. What kaput? Indeed. That is the victim. Okay. Order! Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps. It is the same way as I drop cold bolts on borscht on lap of customers casually. Then the court will casually accept this new evidence. Olga's photo added to the court record. Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder? I was in Rome, the hideout, we call it. Excuse me? The hideout? It is Rome where famous gangster Batgirl was arrested. It's Rome where the murder took place. What? You looked of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post by courtroom door. I will post by courtroom door later for you. The photos will be numbered, and you will write which one you want copy of. So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga Orley, our witness. And if Mr. Wright is not the killer, that means... Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events. Witness testimony. The fateful night. That night, customer asked me to deal card for games. It was cold. Both players play with hats on. The victim, he plays whole time with his hand on the locket. Hand also the locket at his neck. Then, left hand is done. But something terrible has happened. That man flew that victim is strangling him to death. Whoa! Strangling? Girl. I saw a contradiction in your testimony. Incidental. You won the game? Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Right can lose. Sorry lah. Kita kejap-kejap naik, kejap-kejap turun. Tak semestinya kau akan sentiasa menang dalam hidup ni. Ada kalanya kau akan kalah. Justice, maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection. But he has not lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as a prosecutor either. Incidentally, I have some evidence here. Okay, aku tak faham poker tau, so aku tak tahu macam mana. These are the poker chips as they lay the very moment of the crime. Okay, the hand and chips on his sides belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Chips, you say? Duh. I mean, yes. Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils. I know that. After all, in my youth, I was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3. Seriously? Oh my god, Josh. I think he means poker face. Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Chip photo added to the court record. Very well. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Yes, the fateful night. Let me cross-examination. Yo! That night, customers asked me to deal with card for the game. It was cold. Both players play with hats on. Is it true? Oh yeah. You wear the hat. Okay. The victim, he plays full time with his hand on locket at his neck. Ada locket Oh, ada. Wait, apa hal loket dia sama dengan Phoenix Wright punya? Mana loket tu? Dun. Okay, nanti dulu. Okay, then last hand is done. But something terrible has happened. That man flew at victim and strangling him to death. There were only 3 people in the court at the time of the murder. The victim, Mr. Steve, and Mr. Wright. Okay. And if Mr. Wright is not the killer, I got you now, Oli. Yes jangan cakap Oli. Okay. Strangling him to death. How come he strangled? Yup. Cerebral hemorrhage hanging resulting from blunt trauma to forehead. Okay, the time of death was around 2 a.m. April 17, death caused by single blow to the forehead. Only a single blow. No strangle. Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon. Mr. Wright's screen is on the upside down. Please beat. Oh yes! Oh really? Triangle, you say? That's odd. Duh. Normal customers only took on board. No, I mean this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head. Ah! Miss Orly! Really now? Did you witness the crime? Wow, that's so perfect. Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He is still wearing his hat and everything. Yet, it is a fact that he was hit, Your Honor. Oh! Yeah, mana dia punya loket? Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation. Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit. Crime photo to added to the court record. But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he looked at the victim, his neck. Oh, really, Miss Orly? I think I've got you in your own night this time. Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more. What do you mean? I found a contradiction. There's one thing in her testimony that troubles me. Very well. It seems we should continue the cross-examination. There's such a thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it. There's such a thing as thinking out loud too much too. Okay. The customer asked me to deal card for game. Oh, jap. Aku nak tanya ni. Press. You will dealing cards. Do you this often? Yeah, I'm doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Boards, cards, more boards, and gambar. It is my work. It is good to hear for a place that has not forgotten the meaning of service. Welcome you to Bowl Club, where board is as warm as the waitresses. Thank you for not handing out flyers during cross-examination. It was cold, okay. The victim, he plays the whole time with his hand on locket at his neck. Mana loketnya? Yes, betul. You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean? Mr. Justice, will you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about? Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on locket at his neck. I believe she said. I hope you are not about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar. No, but I look at this photograph. Do you see a locket on the victim's neck? Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does this mean? If we are to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death. Locket Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor. It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off. No? Taken it off. Wait, you don't mean the defendant was not strangling the victim at all? He was taking off his locket. Will not that explain it? Ah! Ugh. Ooh! The defendant, what do you have to say to this? Tentang tu loketnya. Phoenix, say something. Yes? I just noticed this, but you have something hanging around your neck, don't you? Itulah, aku mula fikir itu macam fashion baru dia tau. But bila dalam testimoni tadi, aku macam perasan, oh, you mean this? Yes, it's a locket with a photograph inside. A photo of my daughter. Come again? Mr. Wright, you have a daughter? We confirmed it at the time of the arrest. The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter. Okay. So Mr. Wright has a locket too. Why don't I buy that this is just a coincidence? Wait. Before aku baca lebih, kejap. Okay. Well now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game? Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost badly. Miss Orley, you will testify to the court about the game played between the victim and defendants. No, the testimony. Aku dah sejam dah weh. Aku dah sejam ni. Serious competition. Okay. The game began with 3,500 points in chip for each man. Aku dah tak nak buat suara dah. Aku dah penat. House chips come in two size small and large. The one who was winning, it was victims. For last hand, defendant play with all chips on table and lose. Okay. The moment lost was decided, defendant grabs bottle from table and hit. Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game. As the court knows, poker was the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow. How many times have I heard these words? What words? I done it with a fit of anger, Your Honor, and now I regret what I done. A common tale, but true. Missing the judge watches too many old cult movies. Wait, aku kena stop rakaman kat sini tengah-tengah cerita. I really need to stop weh. Sorry sangat. I need to stop if. No. Aku kena stop sebab aku punya rakaman dah sejam lebih. Like seriously weh. Seriously. Like seriously, aku terpaksa. So yeah, aku akan try untuk record lagi untuk esok dia. Untuk kita tahu more about Phoenix Wright. Why dia jadi defendant. Dari mana anak tu datang. Dan siapakah anaknya. Or mungkin siapakah ibunya. Okay, so itu je daripada aku. That's all from me. This is me, Aisha, and I'm out.